Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Home goods, y'all. This one is so good and it's a long one. Are you ready? Let's shop. This is definitely a lamp frenzy furniture. I mean, we're all over the store. It's 30 minutes long, a little over 32 minutes to be exact. Let's keep it exact. Look at these lamps. So good. $80. I love these. Like love, love, love. Like I'm obsessed with these. I don't know which one I like better. This design or the ones at the top. Either one will do. Or both. All four. You know? Obsessed. Just saying. By the way, I should have started with letting you know that you should probably go get that snack, a drink, something. We're about to hang out for 32 minutes, y'all. Get ready. I do like to do a little bit of a longer video from time to time because, why not? Some of you guys really do like a longer video. Look at this. Ralph Lauren. Always doing it. $70. I usually try to keep my videos at like 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 25 sometimes. But sometimes we go balls to the walls and just take it all the way to the 30-minute mark or more. Look at these. I thought these were beautiful. Nautica. What do you think? Aren't these good? $60. So pretty. In an office maybe. I mean, so many things. They also had some at the bottom. So my store had 4 of them. They're so pretty. $40 for this one. I feel like we've seen it before. It's more like a smaller to medium. $80 for this one right here. I figured we'd look at this one. What is this? What is that? Velvet. $40 LED light. Butterfly? I think so. Yeah? Or firefly. No, I think it's a butterfly. Either way, cute, different, There it is. If you would like to partake. Look at the monkeys. 40 for the monkeys. Tommy Bahama. I could so see that. Curations. Notice how this one has like indents, like the glass. I also like that the glass was brown, like it had color to it and not just clear. Even though these clear ones are very pretty. We just saw this one the other day at the other location that we normally frequent. 40 for this one. Also good. Mac Studio for possibly, I mean really, end tables, like bedside tables, or even again, the office. Here are the mirrors. We just saw the mirrors in this location not that long ago. But I figured there was a few different ones. $300 for that first one, which we've seen multiple times now. Then there's this one for $300 with the gold trim, border, frame. What other name? What other thing can we name it? But it's good. Hi, guys. That one didn't have the price. Tahari. Some glam ones, $80 for this one. And then this one was one of my favorites from today because we saw it the other day in the black. Now here it is in the gold, $80. And then here's the outfit, the usual t-shirt from Cause. Cause is a really good online store. I think they do have actual stores, but not where I live. A little shimmy for you. The Birkenstocks are happening as per usual. And then what I like to call my vlogging bag, which is my little Coach tiny baby bag. It is a tiny baby. It's the tiniest baby I have, so it has to be a tiny baby. Oh, here's the one that we saw the other day in the black. So this store actually has the black and the gold. And then I figured we would look at these, because look at these. Different, you know? Different, super cute. Like a little statement piece mirror, 40 for this one right here. These are small. $30 for this one. And this one is also 40. That one is cool. That one is actually really, like, I like that top. It almost looks like a little crown. That's cute. All shapes and sizes with the mirrors. 50. Look at the wavy. Some wavy action right here for 50. That's pretty good. I mean, like, the mirror price point at HOMEGOODS is like so good. Can't be beat. Okay, we got some lamps on clearance. Why did I forget this? I just edited the video. I already sometimes I feel like, was I there? Was I actually there? And then did I edit it myself or not? Because how did I already forget? OMG, 60 for that one right there. So I say all that to say, if you're looking for lamps, check out HOMEGOODS, because right now they have pretty good clearance. That one is so good. It's like a linen. Did you see that? That's nice, and it's on clearance. If your store tends to have a good, like this location has such a good lamp section. Look at these crystal ones, 32. Super cute. Super, super cute if that's your style. This store has like 2 aisles, 2.5 aisles basically of lamps. So I can see how they had a whole entire section of all clearance. These are also nice. More crystal ones right here on the end cap. 60 for this one. Genuine crystal. That was the other thing. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. I feel like I never have. And if I have, I apparently forgot. Leave it to me. You can count on me to forget what I just saw. These are new. I don't recall seeing these, and they're $40. And I thought that the lampshade was pretty nice. They also had some weight to them. Kind of like medium to large. 60 for this one. Nice and tall. For our generation, FG line. Look at those wood ones right there. These. Orbit Home. 60. How cool. A little scalp action, $80, or scales. This is scales. This is scales. Just kidding. A little fish action. Now these, I really like. $80, Thomasville. We've seen them before. They're very large, super nice. They're metal, like some type of metal base. And I almost purchased them. This one is handcrafted, $150 for these. These are nice. But can I just say, I wish they were more of the shape of the ones right next to it, those metal ones. But the metal ones I really like. And I'm getting to the point, like I've seen them so many times that I'm just like, you know what? I think they're meant for me. Like maybe I should get, even if it's one, for like my sideboard console, you know, or 2 for my bedroom. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not truly ready for lamps yet. That's why I'm holding off, because it's like I don't need to rush into lamps right this moment. But I also feel like, what if I don't find the ones I want when the time comes? But either way, we'll circle back around to that. As far as right now, I did not purchase them, so now you know. $500 for these right here. They had a few recliners. So those first ones we just saw in the white right there, white, beige, and then we're gonna see some more. $400 for this one. Love these lanterns. This is the largest one. It's $100. We've seen them before, but they tend to come around like more now in spring, summer. So I figured we should take a look-see since we were already right here. Lily in August. I thought these were nice. Look at this. Notice the thickness of this cushion. And the material was nice too. It didn't feel like that, like, I don't know, like cheap material. It felt nice. Here's the medium lamp for $60. Not a lamp. That's a lantern. Excuse me. This chair we saw the other day. Did we not? I wasn't sure. But look. Did you see the back? That's pretty nice. $300 for this one. It's not super large. It's definitely a smaller chair. Not a tiny baby though, just smaller. $500 for this one right here. We've seen this leather chair several times now. This console we might have seen a few weeks ago, but for whatever reason, this time around I was like, wait a minute. Do I need this? Is this the one? It's not. I have to keep reminding myself that I don't want this like lighter wood. I don't. And I don't want to settle. So it's a no for me, even though it's really nice. Room Sense, another smaller leather chair for $400. This cushion is also pretty thick. Not as thick as the other one, but thick nonetheless. And they did have two of those. It's always nice when they have like two, you know? Here's another set of recliners. And it's not truly a set. Obviously, they're sold individually. $500. Navy blue. And then there's this one. This is why I mentioned that I need to back and control myself, because I actually truly debated getting this one. It's $700. It's Nautica. It's so pretty. It's nice. But this is still not dark enough. Like, I am looking for a darker wood. No, I don't want black. You guys know I already have the black sideboard that I've shown you guys. But I still need one by the entryway and one for like my TV, like as my TV console. And I want those to be a darker wood for sure. Look at these. I thought this was nice. $100 floor lamp. The fact that the shade is the color that it is, like the black base, but then that like beigey to darker, you know, like a lighter brown to dark beige. Love that. Then we have Ralph Lauren floor lamp. Very nice. Silver. But isn't that nice? Look at that. I really like that. Oh, and these dining chairs. These dining tables. Not table. Dining chairs. Yeah. They're nice. So there was someone who bought 6 of these. They're nice. If you're looking for something like this, check out your store. $130 for another Mac Studio floor lamp. This one, I feel like it's even nicer than the other one. I'm not sure if this is real wood, but it definitely has that wood look. It was nice and heavy too. Here are the lanterns again. This is the medium for 60, which we already saw. And then this one is the smallest one for 30. There you have them, all three. So good, so pretty, perfect for outside. Look at these. So colorful, so cheerful. All the citrus. $100 for the lemon tree Tommy Bahama. Even the pot that is in. I mean, it is, plug and play. Like, just take it home and put it where you want it. It's ready to go. And then there's these. I feel like we've seen these before. I know I definitely have seen them. I'm pretty sure I've shown them to you. I like the little pot that they're in. The black, square, sure. And then the little white florals. So cute. And they feel very nice and soft. I definitely considered these when I was looking for mine. And I still really, really like them. The umbrella. I was so surprised at this price point. $100. And it's the entire thing. Like, it's not just the umbrella without the stand. Nautica. Like, look at that. It's the stand. It has the little twirly thing to open it up. Like, it's another one. Just like take it home and just set it in the backyard wherever you need it to be. It is ready for $100. I don't know why, but I just always think that, like, those outdoor umbrellas would cost more. Even at World Market, that's the price point, which is good. I'm not complaining. And then there's this one. How many times have we seen this vessel recently? I think this is the third time. This one is on clearance for $70, originally $90. But that big vessel right next to it, it's $60. I believe this is the smaller one. So remember the other day we saw the small and the larger one at the other location? Oh, and speaking of my topiaries, these were the original ones that I purchased in this white pot with the little vinings and whatnot. It is $100, which, I thought was fine. But once I saw the ones from Hobby Lobby for $65, and I like them even better. And the pot is, just like a basic black pot planter. And I could just pop that into any other planter if I wanted to change it up, and do all the things. I definitely knew, like, I had to return these $100 ones, and I got the ones from Hobby Lobby. Look at this motorcycle. That's pretty cool. It's $300. But I mean, that is wood, hand carved, all the things. It's pretty cool. It's different. It's not for everyone, I own this little vessel right here for $20. It's so cute. Love it. I also own this one right here. It's one of my favorites. It's $40. And then we need to go look at what's happening over there. But before that, on my way there, look at what I found when I went around the corner. How cute. I have the brown version of this little stool. And this bowl is $17, sitting right on top. It is very nice too. But I have the brown version of this little stool. It's $25, and I said, you know what? I should get it in black too. Why not? I really, really like it. The legs, I think, are so nice. I kind of tucked it away, you see? I'm like, let me leave it over here. When I'm done, I'll come back and get it. Guess what happened? I know you know what happened. I forgot. Not the first time, won't be the last. That vase that I just put back with the double handles, very cool. We've seen that one before too. 20 for this one. Hand and heart. What did that just say? Hand and earth. I was gonna be like hand and hearth. What? It's hand and earth. I love displaying vessels like that where it's like a bigger one and a smaller one. Putting them to match, as my mother would say. 30 for this one. I love that though. Like, I'm actually pretty obsessed with doing that. So whenever I see two that like can go together, different sizes, or even three, yeah, love that. This is very nice. $30. I love how it almost makes like a heart shape. So pretty. And then there's this, and I needed to see it. So I was just like, okay, hold on. Let me put you guys down. I've never done this before. This is my first time showing you guys this. I quite liked it. Look at this. It's so heavy. $70. It's large. It's heavy. Love the color. Yeah. Exercising right now. Something I need to do a little more of. For sure. Yeah. It's heavy. Not to mention the fact that, like, I feel like my left arm is just, like, weak and just, you know, tired. $30. Let me model it for you. This is me being super silly. I tell you guys all the time, like, I don't know what it is. I'm definitely not, like, shy. Look at this one. But since I'm not used to usually being in front of the camera with you guys, I don't know how to act. $40. I was so shocked. This is large and it's so nice. And for 40, yeah, that's the face of me debating whether I should get it or not. I'm like, I might have to take that with me. But I forgot, just like the stool. Centerpiece, I told you guys the other day, is like one of my favorite lines at HOMEGOODS right now. This guy is another frequent flyer that we see all the time. It is $50. It's super, super big. See, this is like a perfect pot that I could put my topiaries from Hobby Lobby right in here. Like, they would fit in here perfectly. This was me trying to look for the price point still because I thought I didn't see it. It was at the bottom. It was $50. I was able to see it better when I played it back when I was editing. This little guy, I feel like we've seen before, but it was like a different colorway. It was like a lighter terracotta color. It's $20. This one is darker and like it just gave more of a vintage vibe in this color, I feel. This is 50. A little bit of a smaller vessel for 25. And then, you know, I'm not gonna walk away from here without taking a look at the parrot. The parrot on the leaf for 25. More of the usual suspects right here. This piece is nice. Super nice. Nice and large too. $40. And it's onyx. Why do I usually correlate onyx to like black onyx? You know? I was surprised that this was onyx because of the color. Look at this guy hiding back here. We don't usually see this one. With the little ears. This one has tiny baby ears. Usual suspect. This one we've also seen. 40. $40 and it's not that large. I was trying to see like what kind of material this is, like what kind of stone it is, but it didn't say it on there. These marble boxes, heavy. I think it's marble. Not a huge fan of this one just because of the glaze on it. I don't know why. I don't love it. I love the shape, the little handle, $20. And then we have the Americana collection, 13. This is like bunting garland, 15 for this one. They also have the vintagey stars back there. I thought these were really nice. Aren't these cute? I love that blue. 15. That's why I love like the vintage Americana collection, the red, white, and blue, stars and stripes, all the things. Patriotic collection, whatever you choose to call it. But that's why I love like the vintage collection, the vintage looking ones, because the red and the blues like are toned down more. That I was trying to point out that that's that big flag that lights up back there. It's really, really large. I love that. I'm not a huge red fan, as you guys know. And when they do this in the more vintage vibe, it kind of tones all that down, and I really like it. Speaking of which, I've never seen them do this. If I could only get it out. The struggle of a name. See what I mean? How cute is this? The one that looks like a little bandana? Love. $10 for these. And I believe that's 6 that you get. And then the bow with the little stars. Super cute. Martha Stewart. That's our girl. $8. See this guy right here? He's sitting on one of those like spheres that we just saw. One of those balls. $17. Why I just said that like that? I have no idea. Don't mind me. This is a longer video, guys. This one lights up. I almost missed it. I was like, wait a minute. What is this? $40. How good is this print? I almost purchased it, but I'm like, I don't need disposable cups, so stop it. $5, but then the napkins, look at that, they match. You can put them to match. $6, and I almost got those, but I was like, no, I don't know. I don't know if I should get them just yet. I probably should have gotten them because now I'm gonna have to get them next time. You know, like I was like, oh, I still have time. I don't need to get patriotic napkins just yet. The cowboy boots, you already know. So good. So cute. But, you know, sometimes I get in my head and I'm just like, which one? For something as simple as this. Like, literal, I will sit there and be like, do I get the flowers, the stars? Which one? Do I get the ones with the little boots? Not sure. I sometimes need to be dragged out of like an aisle. Not the store even, an aisle. $20 for this set right here. I'm not even joking. Like sometimes friends, family have to call me and be like, are you stuck in an aisle? Get out. Get out of the store. This is, of course, especially when I'm in there actually shopping. And that's what I was actually going to say earlier, that this is what happens when I go in and I try to shop on a day that I'm actually filming. I usually have to go on a separate day to actually shop because when I'm going to film, I'm going to film. You know what I mean? when we're going to document and show you guys all the things, that's like where my mind is, you know? And then I have to like bring it back around and go back and actually do my actual shopping. But sometimes you can't do that. As we've learned, sometimes I have to buy it right then and there, or else it's not going to be there the next time I go back. Now these I want to talk to you guys about. I do want to get like 2 or 3 of these to change my jewelry box that I have now, which is not a box, it's actually a full-on mirror situation. But speaking of, perfect segue, speaking of me not able to decide, I haven't purchased these because I can't decide. They're $30, at least that one is. Most of them I think are, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe one is a different price point. But I'm like, which one? I love this brown. I just don't like the little pool, you know, that like dupe of Gucci, that, you know, I don't love that, but I love the brown. So which one? The brown or the black at the bottom with the handle, like with the little knob, you know? Let me know. What do you think? And then these little lamps, so good. They have so many. And take a look at this one. This one lit up, like the other one I was hitting it and it was lighting, but you could barely see it. This one is 20. Look at how bright. I was shocked at how bright it was. Super good. Super nice. The clocks are not bad either. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. And let's keep the party going by clicking on one of these videos right here on the screen. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.